Hey everybody, it's me, RDV. We're here with the top 5. I got my friend over here. This way. Oh, this way, right? No, that way.
That way. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I got my buddy, my pal.
I'm
my
on your
brother,
level. I'm on
my
your level
brother.
tonight too.
Yeah, my brother from another mother. Zach.
I'm all short tonight. My regular office chair bit the dust last night, so now I'm sitting on a fold-out chair.
Since we only have 5, books tonight, we'll just call you Short Round.
That's
because you're short, and we're talking about books tonight. Be
okay.
A short round for both of us because I don't think there's really much to talk about as far as what's coming out. It's very slim pickings this week. Now, indies, there are some indie books coming out. I agree with that, but if you're a person that solely likes Marvel and DC, there really isn't that much out.
There's not going to be a lot that I got to talk about. I have one Marvel and I have one DC book. The rest are indies. So
yep.
So, but yeah, it's another light week. I had a big week last week, and now I'm back to the light. It's kind of.
Now you have a short week.
But it's okay. I'll save a lot of money. I can go take my wife out for a good birthday dinner or something on the weekend. So.
Yep. So that being said, I'm gonna jump right into this.
You're gonna hop on that League of Comic Geeks. By the way, hello to Skip and Tosh and Maranya. Hope y'all are doing well. Anybody else that comes in the chat, hello.
This will be the first week I don't get a Batman book.
Wow.
The reason I'm skipping, if you see the upper left corner, it's Batman 2002. It's the annual, but it's all about.
Oh, okay.
It's not even about Batman. Even though it's weird. It's got the Telltale Batman up there. The art kind of looks like the video game.
Kind of looks like Telltale.
Anyway, so the annual is going to be about the Ghostmaker and his origin story and stuff and him how basically not even origin stories, but it's how he became the leader of Batman Inc. Which I don't care. Batman Inc. should have stayed dead.
That Darth Vader comic, though, is that an annual too? No, it says Crimson Reign at the top. Never mind. This is this week we're looking at, right? Yeah, that top couple of rows, I only see one or two. I don't see that many titles that look exciting.
I see 2 books. One I'm gonna get, and one I may read. I don't know. Later on.
Yeah, I see one I might get, and I see one that I am gonna.
And even going to the second, even going to the second row, there's 2 books that I'll probably be buying, and the rest are just like I don't care. Knights of X. What is that?
That's another X-Men book.
This looks like we get Captain Britain again, or is she back to being Salk, or is she Betty? Betsy. What is her name now?
I don't even, dude. You're asking the wrong guy.
She's got the flaming. She's got that glowing energy sword again.
Is it the katana?
I don't know, but we also got. Looks like Iceman.
Oh, this is the Teeny Howard book. No, there's no Iceman.
And Gambit's in there in the middle, the bottom left underneath her.
Elsbeth Braddock. They call her Elsbeth now. Oh no, there is Elizabeth. Okay, no, there's 2 Captain Britons. Well, that's not confusing at all.
Elizabeth Braddock became Captain Britain when her her brother was basically like kidnapped or brainwashed by Lady Morgan.
I never I never really got the appeal of Captain Britain. Like, you always just seemed like a Captain America knockoff to me.
Hey.
But, yeah, I actually don't see any Iceman in this book. They have Colossus, which is weird because he has the beard. And if he turns into all steel, like, why would his beard not be steel as well? Like, I feel like his beard should be steel.
If his hair turns into solid, like a piece of his body.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't his beard just be like another, thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking.
I'll just say it's cliche to give the Russian a beard.
It's gonna be canceled after 12 issues anyway. So
it's been canceled already by me. I haven't even read it yet.
Yep, exactly.
All right, so I think you went first last time.
Yeah, normally you have me go first, but
I'll go first.
Go first.
I'm gonna go first this time because I think you might be surprised at what books are on my list and what aren't.
I probably will be. I'm always eager to be surprised.
Yep. So let's go to my number 5. Justice League. Road to Dark Crisis. The reason I'm picking this up is because it's Jeremy Adams and Josh Williamson. Whenever it wants to load down. It's like it's not gonna load. All right.
I am surprised. Wow. I'm shocked.
Look, we got Dan Jurgens on here, Emmanuel Lupacino on here as well. So, man, like I said, you got Joshua Williamson, Jeremy Adams. Let's say it's going to be a 3-part story. That's what it sounds like. I don't think it's
Philip
going to be
Kennedy Johnson. Now, of course, you do have Stephanie Phillips right there in the middle of them all, too.
Clayton Henry's on here, too. But
I wonder
Brandon
if it would
Thomas,
be-
I think I've read a story by him. Chuck Brown, I have no idea who that is.
I almost thought I said Chuck Dixon there for a moment.
Yeah, right. You wish, right?
Yeah. A little
Jordy
bit.
Baylor is doing coloring on here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It looks like you've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have 5 stories in there. It might be like an anthology.
Anyway, so basically, this takes place. This is setting up for what's going to happen in June because it looks like, you get Team Up, Life on Purpose, Survivors, the 3rd story. Yeah, so you're going to have 5 stories. Yeah, Brian because of night. And yeah, this is basically the reaction. Basically would be like your issue 0 if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We already got the Justice League just died. We're killed off. Now this is how everybody's reacting, and you're going to have 5 separate stories. Jeremy Adams writing the Flash. Philip Kennedy Johnson is going to be writing Son of Kal-El. It's better than having Tom Taylor write.
I've heard good things about Kennedy Johnson's Action Comics. So, there's that.
It looks like we have Granny Goodness up in the upper left corner there.
What?
I'm just guessing. I'm looking at the thing. You look at the. Yeah, I'll click on this. It looks like Granny Goodness almost. Or
you know what? I think it is.
This isn't Hal Jordan. I'm not sure this is supposed to be Kyle Rayner. Or is it? Or is this Hal?
No, that's Hal. That's Hal. Hal is supposed to have a big role.
Did Hal not?
Crisis.
That's right. Hal didn't go with him.
Hal wasn't there. It was John Stewart. So
they killed off John Stewart and left us with Hal. We're screwed.
Hey, Hal is awesome. Thank you very much.
And Aquaman went with them too, didn't he? Or did he stay behind?
Yeah, no, Aquaman's dead.
Wow. Yeah.
The only 2 that did not go are Flash and Hal
The
Jordan.
reason I bring it is because even though I read the other issue, it doesn't sit right with me that they bring a guy who lives in the ocean to a space fight.
Well, he's super strong. He's got powers.
Only when he's in the water. As soon as he leaves the water, he starts drying up and losing his steam.
I don't know.
So yes, we're stuck
in
with
space. It's the water freezes. Maybe
water.
He doesn't. I don't know.
Is there rawhide kid in this?
I'm trying to make heads or tails of it. I'm like, I'm not gonna try. It's a comic book.
Like I said, I don't see Tom Taylor on this or Tom King, so we might be safe.
You might be. No Taylor, no King.
Adams has proven he's a good writer. We got Jurgens who writes good stuff on there too. Williamson. The only name that's missing from this is Robert Venditti.
That's true.
I would have traded Phil Kennedy Johnson for Robert Venditti.
I would actually trade. Oh, who was it? I just said their name. Stephanie Phillips. I'd trade Stephanie Phillips for Robert Venditti. But
I mean, like I said, I don't know what story she's writing, what character she's writing. It really depends on what characters are being written by who.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess she's writing. If there's an Aquaman,
she probably is writing the Aquaman.
I would bet you.
Arthur
I
Curry.
would bet money. It's the Aquaman part. Yeah, that's what I would think. But
and then there's a stock variant apparently on this too.
Yeah, some of the variants. Neither of them. One of them's kind of funny. That one I don't get at all.
Wow, she's blue and she has hair, unlike the Cinderella goddess or godmother.
It's Pinocchio. You're thinking
of Larry? I don't know. They're all the same to me in live action. They all suck.
But yeah, there was that Agent Frankenstein or Agent of Shade Frankenstein or something like that.
I have no idea. Could be Iceman for all we know.
No, that's probably Killer Frost. Or what's her name?
Livewire?
No, that's Ice.
Oh, Ice?
Wouldn't it be Victor Freeze's wife?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Maybe, I don't know. The other one's kind of funnier. Where Pariah's like got the short boxes around him and everything. That's kind of a nice little tongue-in-cheek cover. I wish that more new writers would take a cue from that and just go read back issues. So
there's Crisis right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's Final Crisis right there, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. God, I hated Final Crisis.
right?
So I'm not expecting it to be good, but as long as it's better than Final Crisis, I'll be content.
I don't know. This looks more entertaining than what's probably gonna be in the book, but we'll find out.
We'll see.
So that was my number 5. Should I switch or do you?
What do you mean?
For your number 5, I'll make sure it's not good.
Oh yeah, no, this is not my number 5.
Okay, I just want to make sure. It's like
No, my number 5 is it's something I'm kind of curious about. I found out about it on Twitter actually within the past week.
okay.
I don't know how far you'll have to go to find it. It doesn't have a title or anything on it. It's just called Primer Red, and there's no publisher listed.
Oh yeah, because they had Blue last week, right?
It was Blue last week? I thought that.
A couple weeks ago, they had Blue and then it went to Red now.
No, Blue comes out in the beginning of the next week.
Oh, does it? Okay, but I just know
Red
there's
is
Blue
this
and Red.
week, and then Blue is next week. Yeah.
So it's right here. All right.
Yeah, so this one I found out because I follow Brett Booth's Twitter account, which he posts. He does some really cool stuff on his Twitter account. He draws a lot of dinosaurs and retweets a lot of dinosaur art. Yeah, Ryan Kincaid's on this. Ben Templesmith is on this. There's it looks like it's like 4 different, 4 pages of sketches, concepts.
Yeah,
it's like almost a little experimental anthology type deal. And
so are these? Yeah. It's going to be a connecting cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like I said, it's Brett Booth. Brett Booth's art is on something. I'll gladly splurge on it. It's only going to be 26 pages, so I guess everyone's getting like a few pages to just kind of throw something out there. It's like a little test run, see how it drives.
And now I see where you're getting it. You want to get because Tom Cruise is on there right there.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Tom Cruise, doesn't he? And then you've got like a Wally West.
You got Bayonetta.
You've got like a Wally West Carnage ninja person. There's a giant robot in the back. Yeah. It looks like it could be really cool. If nothing else, probably some really awesome art inside of it. So, I don't know anything like story.
Here's the inside the cover right here. It was up.
But yeah, I'm getting this one mainly just for the art. Yeah, that's gonna be what both of them look like together.
Yeah, that's the incentive. You buy that. You want to buy red instead of buying.
Yeah. But yeah, $5, and you're getting 26 pages of awesome art. And all of these guys that are on it, they're writers and artists, so they're writing and drawing their own stuff, which I really like that as well. So kind of curious to see what it's about. Could end up being something cool. Maybe one of these guys has the next big streaming show. It'll be a first appearance or something maybe in this book. I don't know. But yeah, Brett Booth's art, it's always a solid choice for me. I mean, whenever he does a cover for like Flash or
it's a special preview issue containing 4 pages of sketches, concept and more featuring the following artists, new characters, Alan Quinn. So it's a preview issue.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
It's not a book.
No, not even a full. Well, it's only 26 pages. So.
Well, I was going to say it's not your total story. All it is that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little preview issue, but like I said, it's also a really light week for me this week. So it's like, that's why it's kind of the bottom of the barrel. I don't really know what it is I'm getting into, so there's not a lot to look for.
Where is my Top Gun comic books? That's what I want to know. Why is he doing that?
Well, I don't know.
You think they'd like to jump on the bandwagon, just do the video game now because they think the PS5 technology? You could do a Top Gun. They did it on the Ace Combat.
Oh yeah, you could with the flight simulators. Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised they haven't done that. It's just weird. All right. We're gonna go to mine number 4. This is actually right over here, which is Carnage number 3.
Oh, forgot Carnage was going on. Is this Ram V?
Ram V, yep. Ram V's on here. Like I said, it is kind of different than normal. It's not Cletus Cassidy in this. It's a symbiote by itself.
Oh, so it's just the red symbiote. Okay.
Yeah. Rejected by his only living host through known, like Venom before, it's basically trying to it finally found somebody, another serial killer that likes making killing just as much as it does, and it's starting to bond with it. And the police are stumped because of the fact it's not Cletus Cassidy, so they're trying to figure out what's going on with this character. It's a whole because the MO for killing is different.
Okay.
So I'm actually it's Ram V in here. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this.
Rohe and Antonio?
Antonio, I don't know.
Antonio? But
So,
yeah, no, Ram B, yeah, he definitely is a really talented. This seems like it would be in his wheelhouse, I think, as far as writing comics goes. He does seem to do really well. Well, he did really good with Catwoman. I hear he's doing good. He did good things with Swamp Thing.
yeah.
So
So
it's kind of cool to see him cross over to Marvel.
variant covers. Look at it as Cassidy in there, but it's not Cat. Yeah. I still love the main cover. The main cover is awesome. Then you got different variants. And
Yeah, it's not bad.
This was more like 90s cartoonish.
Yeah, that definitely has a more 90s looking vibe. That's the scroll variant.
The scroll variant actually looks kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Something about it doesn't.
I don't think there ever was scrolls of Venom and Carnage symbiotes, was there?
I don't think so.
If anything, I think they were scared of all the symbiotes, weren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah. When Bendis was writing Guardians of the Galaxy and they had Venom on the team, like Agent Venom, you found out that like all these other aliens did not like the symbiotes
because they take over other symbiotes as hosts.
Yeah, so they were like extremely prejudiced.
Look at this cover though. That is a straight horror.
That is, yeah, with the body horror, with the guy's face right there.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's creepy.
I'm not a big symbiote person myself, but I said it's very slim pickings when it comes to what's coming out for Marvel and DC. And Ram V's proven that he actually can write. Not a big Al Ewing fan. That's kind of reason and also it's one of the main reasons I dropped off the new Venom series with Eddie's kid being Venom. I just couldn't get into it. I was like, no, I don't want Legacy Venom. That's dumb. You know what your Legacy Venom was? Carnage.
Or Anti-Venom.
Or Anti-Venom. You know,
or
Toxin.
Scream or Toxin or Agony was one, I think. Like there's a lot of symbiote.
So like I said, I've been enjoying the series. And hope you guys actually will pick it up and maybe check it out, you know? Or wait to trade. So that is my number 4 pick. Let's go to your number 4.
Hey, you know what my number 4 is? Your number 5. Yeah, I'll just touch on it briefly. I know we kind of talked mostly about it already, but yeah, Justice League: The Road to Dark. I don't know why they're calling it Justice League. You guys went on forever about how the Justice League is dead now.
Yeah, it's the new Justice League.
Well, so one of the things Williamson has said that I kind of like is, so apparently, you know, the idea is like, oh, John Kent tries to put together a new Justice League, and Josh Williamson's like, no, you don't get to just put one together and it gels instantly. Like it just doesn't work like that. So
no, you got to destroy everything and then build it back up like Bendis does.
Oh, God, don't say his name. I already said it once. If we say it a third time, Jimmy's gonna show up. But no. Besides all that, though, no, there are some talented writers on here. There's of course Joshua Williamson, who I have yet to read a bad book from. This might be it, but you know, I haven't read something bad from him yet. Jeremy Adams, you mentioned.
I can't blame Williamson for this being a bad book. He only writes one part of the story.
Yeah, well, I think he's the chief architect, if anything.
I mean, and Jurgens is, even though as much as I love him, he did that other story with him and Venditti were on the book when they said that everything is just like, oh, it's the same Batman. It's just a sliding time scale.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was Final Frontier or whatever. Something like that.
Oh, Justice League New Frontier. Is that
was it New Frontier?
No, that was Zdarsky.
No, it was the one. It was the one right after the.
Did after Snyder left Justice League?
It wasn't Justice League. It was.
Okay.
It was their introduction book going into 5G.
Oh, okay. Infinite Frontier.
Yeah, it was right. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of just like weighing this out. Like the amount of good writers kind of weighs out the iffy ones. You do have some good artists on there as well, though. Emanuela Lupacino.
I mean, it's
good art. Jordi Belair.
I guess I didn't say this before, but I love the little broken glass here, and you got the bad guy in the end here.
Yeah,
watching the Cosmos stuff, and like I said, it's broken. This is what you should do if you're gonna do a multi-anthology story. this is a perfect cover for that.
I think so. Yeah, no, I do agree with you on that
It
one.
kind of
Yeah,
reminds me of the old school books. They have the multi pictures on the front. You know exactly what was in each thing story. The 100 pages were like that. And this makes it look much more like dramatic. It's a broken, the world's everything's shattered. So we're trying, you got the different reactions.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence about Dark Crisis. I really don't want to get into an event comic, but I'm hearing they're dropping these hints and things about it, like how Jordan's going to have a big major role, and the Teen Titans are going to have a big role, and
it's $5.99 too.
Williamson has said that the JSA are going to end up playing a big role throughout this whole event.
This is This is 48 pages for $2 more than what you normally pay, which would be like $3.99. So you're paying $6.
Yeah, $6. I think if it's an introduction, it's not even Dark Crisis #1. It's the Road 2. I would say $6 is a little bit.
You know what probably would sell this whole event better? If you had Jeff Johns, Josh Williamson, Jeremy Adams. You put Robert Venditti on.
You had me at Johns and Williamson. Just those.
Johns and Williamson, Jeremy Adams. They said Robert Venditti.
Yeah, but those two, like Jeff Johns and Joshua Williamson is, from my perspective, the way I'm looking at, he's almost like the new version of Jeff Johns. He's the master architect. He's like the one who's overseeing it. And then you've got these other writers in here that are coming in, Jeremy Adams, Jurgens, all these. But Johns is the one like orchestrating everything.
As much as I like Williamson, I prefer Johns, a little bit more as I read more of his JSA.
Oh yeah. Oh no doubt.
You can tell, Williamson he's got the talent. He's getting there. I think with a couple more years down the road, he'll get his big break, and he'll.
I think he's still he's cutting his teeth on it right now. He's doing of course he just came off of a really consistent, long, awesome Flash run. Now he's got Robin, he's got Dexter. He's kind of spinning a lot of plates. He's kind of doing. It almost seems like, I hope he doesn't do this. It seems like he's trying to take shortcuts to get into that Jeff Johns level status. Because of course Jeff Johns wrote a ton of books for DC.
Yes.
They weren't all at the same time though. Joshua Williamson has got 3 different books going on at the same time. So if I were to say anything to him, like, Josh, buddy, I like what you're doing, but slow burn it.
I have a
it's
feeling,
a crock pot, not a microwave.
I get a feeling if they brought back the JSA, for this, you would have Williamson writing the JSA.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think that they would maybe get Johns to come back at least.
Johns doesn't want to come back though. That's the thing, though. Johns
he's
is
writing
happy.
Flashpoint.
Yeah,
Flashpoint. Maybe
he's limited. He's limited, and like I said,
so limit him to one run. Just limit him to one title. It's not like back in the day where they had his influence was on all these books. Just have him come back and do JSA. This is in my perfect.
The thing is, if you bring Johns back too much in the comic world, Stargirl season is going to suffer because there's not time to do that.
Maybe.
But anyway,
that's a whole other stream conversation. But. Yeah, but this is my number 4. Like I said, I'm kind of hesitantly peeking my head into the doorway that is Dark Crisis. If I like what I read in this, maybe I'll feel a little bit better.
That's the same because I don't care for Nightwing. I don't care for this I'm Not Superman activist.
Yeah.
He looks like He looks like a freaking chameleon with that green belt on or yellow belt on.
Flash and Hal Jordan are really the 2 highest for me.
And
Teen Titans, if they do anything cool with the Teen Titans, I'll be interested. Deathstroke being a full-fledged villain again has also got me interested as well. There is that. But yeah. That's it. No more Dark Crisis talk for the night. This is it. We both had it on our list. We're done.
Great.
No more DC. That's the only DC book on my list this week too.
Really? Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. Go to my number 3. Just gotta scroll down here and boom. House of X. X-Men. I am obviously not getting this cover. This is the main cover. Whoa.
That's not bad. That's not a bad one. I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
I like Wolverine. I'm a fan of Storm. And Wolverine's got the weird
I
long
like
face.
I like the cartoon, but
Look at Rogue's face. I was like, what is going on? What?
Jean Grey's outfit just never jived with me.
Yeah,
The
look, the
headband and
warlock.
everything.
There's
Yeah,
a warlock in the back. They exist.
Yeah, Calypso. I think it's Calypso. Yeah,
Yeah.
I also Archangel. I never did like Archangel. I liked regular Angel.
This is the cover I'm getting because I believe it's going to be a connecting variant.
Oh,
It actually looks really cool.
that does look really cool. What is that, Krakoa in the background there?
Yeah, there it's Man-Thing. I have no idea. I'm not familiar with the Krakoa, but it looks like with the palm tree and stuff. It probably is Krakoa.
Oh yeah, it's a giant island. Yeah.
But that's cool. I love the artwork here as far as the optic beam, the claws, the sentinel torn up. It's just
that is pretty dope.
It just pops more for me. With the nation of Krakoa established, mankind is ready to defend their nation from threats in all kinds. But the X-Men have no idea about the mutant whose secret power of resurrection lies behind the entire thing. It's your complete Krakoan, aged 30 years early, with everybody's favorite 90s X-Men workforce on the heart of it, all of it. Now, that being said, I enjoyed the first issue. I'm very hesitant because we're just getting what we've been getting in the House of Pox, and stuff with just a 92 variant, version of it. I'm scared of that they could easily go into that, just like, hey, tricky into buying this and then realizing, oh, it's not
like a bait and switch type deal. Yeah.
We just changed the artwork, but it's still the same crap. That being said, I enjoyed the first one. I'm excited for the second one. Steve Fox is continuing this with Salvador Espen. It's two people I've never heard of before. I'm not sure what else Steve Fox is written in Marvel or DC, whatever. But like I said, this is what I grew up with. My 90s X-Men.
He's written Department of Truth, actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's got 20 issues of Department of Truth. That's the biggest thing I can see here on his credit list. So, and then you've got what's his name, Israel Silva.
Yeah, I recognize that.
He's doing the colors and yeah, he's got all that. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, this is my number 3 as well, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, it really is. Well, actually, so yeah, I'm not a big, because I haven't read an X-Men book.
Yeah.
Since Utopia.
Or obviously Legends.
I mean, no, not even. I didn't even really get into Legends. I think I have a couple of issues of them laying around, but I think X-Men Utopia was the last time I really paid it, or X-Men versus Avengers was the last time I really paid attention to X-Men. But so this was, the first issue was really good because it's all the same plot points as the whole House of X, Powers of X. They go.
But they tweaked the story though.
It's tweaked. This
is the good version, where the normal version they have going on right now is the evil version.
Yeah, so in this version here in the first issue, the X-Men, they have their own island nation, but they still want to be heroes and defend the world. They still want to help humanity.
No Moira Taggart either.
Versus modern, or the regular universe that we have now, where the X-Men want to just go off and do their own thing, screw humanity. There's a bunch of different, and then there's the whole resurrection protocol. It's similar, but it's got a twist on it, I guess, to fit in with the cartoon universe.
I'm really hoping that in this version of the X-Men, Wolverine scans Moira skin and wears it.
No.
Payback.
Why would you want that? No, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that in my 92 comic. No.
Buffalo Bill.
Not even. I don't even know. I don't think so. But it is really fun. I liked in the first issue too. There was this fun little trivia almost spread in the middle of it, very 90s themed. So that was really cool.
Like I said, I'm just enjoying this. And this almost looks like a Nihilus with the tusks.
Kinda.
But it's a giant island thing.
I'm pretty sure it's Krakoa though. Yeah.
They should reveal at the end of this that Krakoa is actually one giant mutant.
I think Krakoa is a mutant.
Oh, because I don't. Well, I'm just saying. That's what they're looking hinting here. I don't read the new one.
I'm pretty sure somebody, if Ash ever finds me, he's the X-Men fan. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Krakoa is a mutant. Just a mutant.
I thought Krakoa was just an island. I didn't realize it was actually alive. But anyway.
Yeah, it's a living, breathing island. So, but yes, my number 3 as well. So great
It's the Bermuda
minds.
Triangle. That's why ships have disappeared. All right. That was your number 3. Well,
That is my number 3.
We'll go to my number 2. All right. Back here.
I'm pretty sure we don't have the same number 2.
No, we probably don't even have the same number 1 either. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it, he says. Okay.
I guarantee it.
Okay.
My number 2 is Shadow War.
Oh yeah. I'm not. I thought about it. I may pick it up, but yeah, it didn't make my top.
Joshua Williamson, Hard Porter's on your 2. Steven Segovia. For those who like that risque stuff he does, I guess. But his art outside of that is actually phenomenal.
Yeah.
We also got John Boy Myers doing the cover again.
Yeah. Wait, that one right there with the mask?
Yep.
It does look like his style, so yeah.
Yeah, it's got the skull and it's got the dagger from Talia.
Yeah.
You get the bullets here and stuff. This is cool, the battering.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's gonna see what happened. We already know especially with the shocking revealing of who actually was posing as Deathstroke.
Dun, dun, dun.
So since Batman and Robin are left to put a stop to the real plans, and the father and son duo work together to save the day, and this is going to lead directly into DC's next big summer event. Which I guess I'm not sure. Batman Fortress.
I don't know.
I hope not.
Leads directly, probably Dark Crisis. I would imagine.
Probably Dark Crisis, but Zdarsky's supposed to be taking over Batman soon.
He's taking over Batman, but yeah, I mean that's not an event though. I don't think he's kicking off his Batman run with it.
Here's we got Dr. Destiny in this. This is cool. Cameron Chase, Vertigo, Raptor, Ghostmaker, Scream Queen. I've never heard of her. Shrapnel, Oracle, Geoforce is in this as well, and Angel Breaker, which was a really weird character. I was like, we're going. What's it called? What's that game? All the kids are like. It's not Fortnite. It's the other one. The one's on PS5 or PS4 when you can play against each other, shooting.
That's a lot of them.
No, it's not Cody. It has
Fortnite, Apex Legends, Overwatch, Call of Duty.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking of because it has the Angel character and all.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, wow, they're just really trying to tap into the game stuff. So
maybe wasn't there like a couple of issues with Robin where they were like obviously talking about manga, because there were like some very manga-ish covers for Robin. So maybe I gotta say
this was my alternate choice. I'm also getting the main cover, but I was like,
that's pretty good.
I'm not a fan of Batman's elongated head.
I think I think that's looking at it at an angle.
I know it is, but it's really weird because you can tell where it's forehead. It's up right here.
Yeah, right.
But this is cool. We got the twin blade and all the angry face. Basically, what you'd see in a manga. You know?
Yeah, that actually does. Yeah, it does.
She's like the Baroness from Cobra. You know, so that's kind of cool. And then here's the incentive of James Stocko Warlord.
Is this the 125?
Tillium says Celestial.
Oh, Krakoa is maybe a Celestial. Oh, okay. Maybe.
So then you're saying you're getting all the covers to the X-Men one. Okay.
Nice.
Right. This is a weird cover. This is as out there. Look at that, the long ear Batman.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going for here. I mean, it's kind of cool with all the ninjas.
Robin looks the same, but I mean, like, yeah, it's very crowded.
Very crowded. I'm getting Ninja Turtle vibes.
Right?
A little bit. Bless you.
Yep. Usually I can mute myself, but I'm sure.
Couldn't stop it this time.
Well, no, I usually mute myself through StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Apologize if that was too loud for people. But all right, that's my number 2. Let's see what your number 2 is. Show us your number 2, man.
My number 2 is Scorched #6 from Image Comics.
Yes.
Is it #6? It is #6.
Yes.
I had to double check. Cheapest book up here, $2.99. Thank
In
you,
more
Todd.
ways than one.
Thank you, Todd. Actually, Todd McFarlane is not the writer on this one.
No.
Sean Lewis is
Sean
going
Lewis
to
is,
be writing
but
this.
Todd McFarlane does all the lettering a lot of
He
times.
does, yeah. But hey, Steven Segovia from he's doing this one as well. So yeah, Scorched has been a really. It's had some ups and downs for me so far. I had more ups than downs. I never was big into Spawn.
I wasn't feeling the last
when I was a
issue,
kid.
so it's on my pull list. I'm gonna buy this one too. So
Yeah.
hopefully.
Oh, I loved the last issue. I'm gonna get that's the cover I'm going for because I have all of the connecting the like X-Men homage one.
Oh, they're connected. I didn't realize they're connected. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're connected. It's meant to homage the Jim Lee X-Men one. So that's obviously that's the Magneto one right there. So the cover A is also pretty cool though.
Oh no, I can see you're not getting this cover, are you? You're not getting this cover, Zach?
There's nothing on it.
Of course there's nothing on it because it's black.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. Anyway, yeah, this one, obviously it's gonna have Gunslinger Spawn, She-Spawn, regular Spawn, I believe is in here. It's really interesting. I've actually been liking it a lot more. It's some of even the issues I wasn't crazy about at first to have more of like a slow burn. Like there's stuff they talk about that I'm kind of curious about now that we're going like more and more deeper into the story. The team is actually starting to gel and act like a team, which is really cool.
Yeah. The reason I was getting this picking up mainly because of She-Spawn, because it was like wait, she's a villain, and she's now on a team with like working and
yeah. That's the thing is in a bunch of these Spawn characters, a bunch of them are not used to working as a team. Like Gunslinger Spawn doesn't like
he's
one of the other characters.
Yeah,
it's like all these characters, a bunch of them are not used to working and playing with others. So it is really cool to kind of see the different personalities, how they clash. And like I said, the last issue #5, kind of was like that Avengers Assemble almost issue where they all like actually, decide to play well together. So I've been liking it though. I'm looking forward to reading this.
Yeah, and the tagline for this says the reason that there's only one Hellspawn is supposed to exist. There's a reason only one Hellspawn is supposed to exist at a time because they're not meant to work alongside one another.
Yep. Yeah, and you get that when you read it and you see how they interact with each other. Everyone's got like their own things they think is.
And that's the thing. She-Spawn is kind of the lead of the team. And
kind of regular Spawn is also. I think it's between She-Spawn and regular Spawn.
At first he was behind the team. He was wasn't he using them?
He was like, at first he was kind of like the Nick Fury, like he was the guy in the van watching them,
and then like using him as a distraction for his needs,
Yeah. So, but now I think he's going to be playing a more active role in the team, though. So.
Yeah. And then you got the Night up here, and it's like it's just he's interesting for a Spawn character. It's just like
he's.
I never would have expected that Spawn to be like almost like a good guy, but in a sense he's kind of like dumb.
Kinda naive.
Yeah.
But
then you got the Angel up there.
The Angel, yep, that's another one. So yeah, it's really cool. I've been liking it. It's very 90s-ish in some ways.
Oh yeah, hot chick shooting a big gun into a person's face. What more in the 90s can you get than that?
Pouches. Lots of pouches.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right, that's your number 2.
That's my number 2.
I'll give you a countdown of my 5 through 2, and then I'll get to my number 1. My number 1 should be easy enough to guess right now. My number 5 was Justice League Road to Dark Crisis. Number 4 was Carnage, number 3. Then we have X-Men 92, issue number 2 was mine for number 3. Number 2 was Shadow War Omega. And, well, I'll just scroll right down to it, because this is my number 1. Dynamite Never Dies, number 4.
Oh.
This has just been one crazy thing. Now, the cover is kind of weird indie stuff, but the cover, honestly, is the cheesecake cover on the thumbnail.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at that one. I was looking at the one in the middle.
Let's full screen that bad boy.
Avert your eyes, children.
Avert your eyes.
Wow.
Yes, I'm just shocked that the Dynamite, does these covers. A lot of these covers they go because you would
Zowie.
think you'd like, wow, everybody's so uptight.
Mhm.
But I think it's just like Zenoscope learned out. If you start to try to avert the male gaze, sales dropped because your whole people were readers were guys. There are some girls, yes, and I also think it's kind of sexist. I think that there aren't girls that like girls because there is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but
Just keep your head down. You don't pay attention to Twitter or social media. You just do what makes you money. I don't think there's enough outrage in the chat.
I love variety and then look at brains.
And that's not even the cover I was looking at first.
This is
the one next to it was the one I was looking at.
That was the Tony Fleets cover, I believe.
No, not the original one. The one next to it. Yeah, the middle. You just were on it. That one.
Yeah,
that's the first one that I saw.
Yeah, Arthur Suda does a lot of great covers. He does doing the covers for all of the Army Darkness ones.
I like it better from a distance. Where now I see she's missing an eye. That throws it off.
Zombie. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Still a good cover though. But yeah, lots of good covers on here. Well, then there's the cosplay covers. I don't get the cosplay one.
The main cover on this is, like I said.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's weird to go with for your main cover.
Well, it's like Godzilla thing. You have the giant two monsters battling, and you get the little people here, and
yeah.
You got the bats going. It's very cartoonish.
Breen says, "My eye sockets are up here."
Yeah, like I said, there's other covers on here too. This is the other one, with the organs ripping out. So, it's in the graveyard. So, like I said, the main cover, like this is cover B per Lucio Perillo. It's all oil painted. This guy did it all by hand.
That is insane. Well done. Well done.
Zach missed he missed the double innuendo. So he did it all by hand.
All by hand.
You get here. It's exactly this is the issue series. As they said, the issue series the critics are saying has zombies in it. Red Sonja glows and fights zombies. Vampiro bites zombies. Tarzan wears very little clothing whilst hitting zombies. And other things happen with zombies too. Zombastic, Zombiphorus, This is so weird. Let's look right over this. They're on basically Barsoon, and the last issue we had Tarzan was working with the 6-armed silverback apes that have him lead the charge against the living dead.
Mm-hmm.
And said now. And Red Sonja and Vampiro just landed on Barsoon, and they basically are now going to rescue Tarzan because Tarzan was actually transported a couple of issues back onto this planet, and they're working with Deja Thoris's and John Carter's son. I think his name's Turk. I'm not remembering his name.
I think it's Turk. It might be.
I don't know. Anyway, so 32 pages, $3.99. A lot of comedy. Like I said, if you like Tarzan being on a weird planet and just talking to apes and just being out on a place in a world where basically it's all chaos, zombies, and just, gore and bloodshed. And here's Tarzan just being like what the hell? Why is he here? It's just so out of place. It is very funny, very entertaining. It's basically what a comic book should be, and very few are these days.
Alas, 'tis true.
Yes. Where are her organs? Well, in the other picture, they're coming out.
Yeah, it's true. They're just kind of just spilling out. Yeah. So.
So this is my number one. If you did not see this coming.
It's my own fault. Completely forgot about this one.
And the fact that Tony Fleeks is doing covers on this too. So those who like Tony Fleeks covers.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, let's give us a recap and we'll go to your number one.
All right. My number 5 is Primer Red. My number 4 is Justice League Road to Dark Crisis number 1. Thoughts and prayers for me as I read that. Number 3 is X-Men 92 House of 92 number 2. My number 2 is Scorched number 6, and my number 1. If you didn't guess this, then yeah,
I'm pretty on it.
I don't know how you couldn't have guessed that this would be my number 1. Firepower number 21. It's that time. I'm actually, I count it. It's so lucky. I know that they didn't know this, but I'm just gonna assume in my mind that Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney wanted this new issue to come out in time for my birthday. I'm just gonna assume that. That's gonna be my new headcanon. This is their birthday gift to me.
There's a new master, Master Ping. We was introduced last issue.
Mhm. Yep, that's the new samurai guy who is in. I believe he. Actually, I don't know. This might be a new character.
No, this is the new character. I think
there was the guy with the eye patch who was in Hong Kong with the dragon. So this is probably a different guy.
This guy's got long fingernails.
Yeah, he does, and a Newsies hat. But yeah, it's been really awesome these last few issues. Ever since they brought it back off hiatus, it's been awesome. I like that cover. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is your movie
with poster. The family. Yeah, that's like your Incredibles kung fu movie poster type. That's really awesome. The wife with the gun and everything. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's what everybody wants, seeing their wife with a gun.
Well, she's the cop. She's a cop, so it makes sense that she would use that. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and like it seems like in this issue they're introducing these new characters. That's the cover I'm getting, by the way.
The cover, yep.
The Kim Jung-gi cover. That one's really awesome with the dragon, and then it looks like the daughter, maybe.
Yeah, that's Ling.
It might be Ling, yeah. So. But yeah, it has just been a ton of fun. Chris Samney is just killing it on the artwork each issue. It's just been a lot of fun. Each issue, I don't think there's a bad issue in the 20 issues that have come out. I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch. But yeah, they're kind of in this regroup phase where Owen is trying to get these master warriors and all these leading characters, trying to get them all together to go fight this dragon that's emerged as currently laying waste to Hong Kong, destroying fighter jets. Now the military's involved, so you're like, oh, the military. No, the military can't stand up to the dragon. So it's really, really cool. A lot of like world building going on. It looks like it's about to lead to some really big, bombastic action, which I'm crazy about in this comic. So yeah, looking forward to it. 24 pages, but it's $4 for 24 pages, but it's going to be 24 high quality pages. So gonna be fun. If you're not reading this book already, what is the matter? No,
I don't know, but when I first saw this cover, the first thing I thought of, I was like, oh, it's Carlo Esposito of Breaking Bad.
Oh no.
He's gonna straight his tie.
He's just gonna straighten his tie and then follow. Yep. It does bear a little more than a passing resemblance. But yeah, any week that this comes out, it's gonna be my number one. It's just like I say this every week or every month. It's one of those few comic books that I actively I am ready. I would go run to the LCS today if I knew it was out. I actually get excited for this book. So.
Yeah, and it's Dave McCraig also working on this with David Finch for this variant. David McCraig's also been working on the variants for Walking Dead Deluxe. He does a lot of the connecting covers, and then David Finch does his own covers too on there as well. So
yeah,
like I said, it's Kirkman, and you can see why he keeps a lot of these artists around the covers and stuff, because the covers are great, and then he does the story, and he's the artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I say about Kirkman. He knows how to choose his artists when he's going to do a story. And
yeah.
It just helps. I mean, he'll probably tell you like, oh, it's the art that makes his book so great. What is that? He's that humble. It's actually his writing plus the art is what it's the combination. But yeah, so that's our top books, our top 5. If you agree with us, let us know.
Or even disagree with us.
Yeah, that's too.
That's cool too.
Put your top 5 into the comment section below. And then we'll find out. See if our top 5 books make it into the best of the week this Thursday. This Thursday we'll be back to our normal schedule, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Central for the basically the best of the week. And then we have a retrospective, which is continuing issues 5 through, I believe, through 8.
5 through 8, yeah.
Yes.
So we're doing 4 issues at a time, yeah.
Yeah, 5 through 8 of Marvel Superhero Secret War from 1984.
That's right.
Yes.
One of the best crossover events Marvel ever did.
So look for that. And then, quickly, let's just go over some of the books coming out. Fat Guy in a Bath Towel.
Nice House on the Lake, yeah.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I don't know. I'm getting flashbacks of The Gambler with Mark Wahlberg. You got John Goodman in the sauna. Winston Fuster is still going on. Looks like we got issue 3 of Clea Strange. Alien still going near issue 12. Captain Marvel she's binary now.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. 38 issues.
Right? It's the longest running series, right?
Since ever since they promoted her.
They're on volume 35 now?
Oh, well, that's true.
I don't know.
If they didn't go back to number 1 every year, yeah, she probably would be past the Brian Reed.
But they haven't done this time. This is still going for number 1.
This one is still going on. Yeah. It's still a ways from, because I think Brian Reed's run went to 50, I want to say, with Miss Marvel. I want to say it went to 50.
Another thing, if you haven't heard yet, what's his name stepped down? Joe Quesada stepped down. No longer the big honcho.
Big comic book news. Yeah, I said we should have just given him one more day, just to prove himself.
Everybody who's saying like they're like happy to see him go. I'm just thinking how many bad ideas he kept from going into the Marvel comic books.
Yeah, it's hard to be.
He might have been the guy who's keeping us from getting worse. Like I said, you're gonna get lesbian Mary Jane now.
I don't think so.
Well,
I mean, you could.
They put Vita Leah in there or Heather Antos. You bet your sorry butt you're gonna get that
to take over Joke. I mean, listen, I know it's better to just expect the worst and just roll with it, but I have to think if there's any sense of justice, they're not going to throw somebody that small in a pond full of creators. They're not going to throw somebody that small in that spot. I have to think. Personally, I would like to see them bring Tom DeFalco back, but I don't think he would do it, or he'd be too old to do it probably.
Other books I saw that were still going on here, it was interesting, was they actually have We Have Demons is on issue 3. I'm serious. I'm curious if it's going to go past issue 3.
Oh, okay.
And then
Walking Dead Deluxe number 40.
Clear is on issue 6. Another Scott Snyder book. That was from Comics Only Originals.
Ah, okay.
Batman Beyond the White Knight. If you missed the first 2 issues, there you go. It's in a prestige format, special edition.
It's
$5.99. That's actually worth the deal.
That's a good deal.
Vampiro Dracula. That crap is finally ending. Thank God. Stranger Things has its own book out too. Cyberpunk. Wow. Blackout.
There's Image has a Capes book coming out, actually. That's interesting. I'm not familiar with Strider. But...
Yeah. So, I mean, you can skip this crap right here. You don't need to read that. The Phalanx, that looks kind of cool. Super Freaks, number 1. Really? I just saw that. I don't think I else saw that. Marania, don't be triggered. Don't be triggered, Marania.
Oh, it's Savage Dragon, isn't it?
And Iron Man.
Oh, it does look like Iron Man. Wow.
Yeah, it's Iron Maniac. Actually,
that's some copyright infringement right there.
Does that not look like Iron Maniac, when the evil version of Tony Stark that sacrificed all his friends to take out a villain?
Yeah, I could see it.
Oof. Wait. Is there Bully not on there?
He's the cover artist.
He's a cover artist, but that's about it, though.
No, not writing, not interior, nothing like that.
This actually may be PG. I'm not kidding.
Could be.
Wow. Eric Larson not doing any writing. This might actually be the person to buy.
He's doing a lot of writing. He's just all on Twitter.
Not anymore. I got rid of his account.
Oh, that's right. He did, didn't he? That's right.
Yeah, he got rid of his helm, apparently.
Maybe he's just giving up writing for good.
Yes, and Captain Marvel will go to issue 51. Yes, take that, Mel Gaze. Hey.
What do you have against the gays?
I don't know. King Conan. Wow, I thought they lost the rights to Marvel.
Is that the Marvel one?
Yeah, Marvel. King Conan.
Oh, well, usually when they announce things like that, normally you've got like a year or something from the announcement till it actually happens.
They do they purposely those people try to buy their books, but you're like, no, who cares? And it.
Right.
Just as a storytellers, that's still going on. Avatar. Ooh, adapt or die. Sounds like what fans say about the movie: adapt or die. Yeah, Avatar. I will not apologize for not liking that movie.
It's Pocahontas in space.
It is.
It looks really pretty, but it's Pocahontas in space.
It had pretty graphics that everybody else is use.
But all they really need is a raccoon that goes around stealing biscuits and a catchy musical song.
A new Grimm book out here. Grimm Spotlight number 6. And if you're looking for, if you don't want any of the books up there, just get the Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest.
There you go.
You know, get the Archie stuff. When all else is question, get Archie. All right, that's it for that. All right, go back here, get this out of here. Do that, screen, and get this up here. All right. So that being said, that's our top 5. We do ask you that if you like our content, you think we're entertaining, or if you think we're annoying, just leave us a like or dislike. Leave a comment down below. If you have, just anything, you can say anything, because the more interactions we get here, the better we get shared out. And also, sharing out. So even if you're coming at this after we're not streaming anymore, share the video. Share it with your friends. The more exposure we get, the better the channel gets, I get, right?
Maybe, I guess. I mean, we're still going to act the same way, so you just get more people watching. If you don't like the way we act, you just get more people suffering.
Mourinho, Walking Dead actually is on my pull list, but it's not on my top 5. I'm trying to keep Walking Dead off my top 5 because there's other books out there that I haven't read yet. It wouldn't be fair because I've already read the top Walking Dead books. But I will say this, though. Walking Dead is a good series. So if you're looking for a series to read, Invincible, Walking Dead. And I said, I wonder if they'll bring out a black and white Invincible.
A black and white, red, white, and black, because there's a lot of blood in Invincible.
It'll be red, white, and yellow, or black, white, and yellow.
Oh yeah, it might be yellow. Yeah, because they do have the blood that's yellow in there too. Yeah. I could see them doing that. Black, white, and blood. Right. That's what they would call it.
And
you said what kind of.
Yeah. And I said we have a Ko-Fi thing because we were not monetized whatsoever. With YouTube, we're not trying to be a huge channel, but we do like reading on this channel a lot. So I just uploaded a new video today of a reading of Daredevil 165, Daredevil versus the Deadly Dr. Octopus. And when we read these books, we're using the Marvel app. It's the paid app. So, and we also use the DC app too. We use that as well. So if you can, drop $1. If you can't, that's no worries. No, we don't pressure anybody. No, we all love you no matter what, as long as you watch our videos. If you don't watch our videos, we don't love you. It's a two-way thing here. You gotta like us, we'll like you.
Yeah, that's right. It's a two-way street. Like all relationships, 2 ways.
So that being said, tomorrow check out the puppets. They will be back talking about Superman and Lois: The Return. Of the continuation of part of 2, or I guess the second half of
the second season.
Yep.
Right on.
And that's it. There's no kung fu this week.
Wah, wah.
Oh, real quickly, we should, if you want, I don't know, do you want to do this separately? You're gonna go back again, or should? I was just gonna say that there is a new show out in the CW.
I'll let you go pull it up. I've already seen it once today. I'll suffer through it a second time, but
I'm not going to show the video. But I mean, I'm just saying anybody who's I'll tell you where to go if you want to read it.
Yeah.
But
Boy, I don't know how. I really don't know how they are in any good conscience how they are going to air that on the same channel that they're airing Stargirl on or Superman alone. Like it looks just like completely quality wise, it just looks completely different.
But in case you haven't noticed, though, that they do. I just saw this. Here, let me
And yes, Maranya, I think Emperor Puppetine and I will be reviewing Kenobi Wednesday night. It might be around 9:30, 9:45, somewhere in that ballpark.
All right, so Gotham Knights trailer dropped today. You're gonna have the Joker's daughter and Misha Collins playing Harvey Dent. I not a fan of these shows where they kill off Batman. But apparently they I don't have the picture up here, but if you go on Twitter, you can probably find it anyway. They show Misha Collins standing over Batman's corpse, but it's not Batman. It's Bruce Wayne just wearing a Batman mask. He's in his suit, laying there. He's dead, and he's got a 3D printer mask. Batman's got it, laying. He's just laying there dead.
Yep.
He was caught mid-change and killed. Basically Turner Hayes plays an adopted the son of Bruce Wayne, throwing a party at Wayne Manor. Misha Collins, Harvey Dent, interrupts the gathering to inform that his father has been murdered. Gotham Police Department, the GCPD, brings in several suspects for questioning, including the Joker's daughter and Hayes, the latter for being accused of murdering his adopted father for inheritance he would receive upon Wayne's death.
Is this an original character?
Yes.
They had the son of. You could use Dick Grayson. You could use Tim Drake.
No.
You could have used Tim Drake because Bruce Wayne literally adopts him.
Yeah. And the trailer basically concludes with Hayes and the rest of the suspects being freed by from a GCPD armed van by Carrie Kelly, aka Robin,
aka race swapped.
With the young adults deciding to work together to solve Batman's murder and clear their names. Misha Collins is the bad guy. He's Harvey Dent.
Harvey.
You notice there's no James Gordon.
No James Gordon. Nope. No Gordon.
No mention of that at all.
No Gorvin. No Alfred. Like, is Alfred dead again?
And this is supposed to be Duella Dent.
Duella Dent, yeah, with the green and the purple.
And then I guess Joker's daughter is. Well, maybe this is the Joker's. I guess.
I think that's the Joker's daughter.
Yeah, and then.
Because one of them is supposed to be
Carrie Kelly right here.
That's Carrie Kelly. Yeah, notice the lack of glasses and
that's
red hair.
That must be Hayes. I think in front here. I'm not sure.
It's so dumb. I could think of 5.
This is Harper Row.
Harper Row.
That's her name. Your trans brother.
Isn't the brother like the name is like Sparrow? It's like some other bird name. Bluebird. I don't know.
She's Bluebird.
A Harper Rose Bluebird
or Jaybird or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, her brother was revealed in Tynion's run that he is gay. He's, I guess,
shocker.
Yeah.
It's a CW show.
Yeah, that was during the Punchline storyline when they introduced Punchline and when she was on trial. And
I'm so glad that I'm not watching this with the puppets. I'm so glad.
you gotta watch it because reviews.
Nope, you gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch good stuff.
You gotta review it, because the people want what they want.
The only Gotham Knights I will have on my screen is the video game when that comes out in October.
I like how they have this, and they goes, "Oh look, there's Yahweh right here." Ugh. But I guess I heard people were telling me they're like, "Oh, they love the season 2 and season 3 of Gotham, or not Gotham, but Batwoman." I was just thinking, like, we watched the wrong thing. I'll admit that the first season was the best. Second, it got worse, and the third, it got even beyond that.
You know that as soon as the ratings come out for this, if they're below a certain point, David Zaslav is going to pull the plug on it. Because it doesn't sound like he doesn't play around. If something at Warner Brothers is losing money, he's going to pull the plug on it.
Everybody says that, so. But yeah. Yeah, Vigilante Bluebird, Harper Row, and she becomes Bluebird. That's what Harper Row is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cullen.
Fallon Smythe. That's what's supposed to be. As we cast as that's her. That's her. Harper.
That's Harper. Okay.
All right. So if you want to watch, I would say get the better Gotham Knights. Well, actually, I can't even say the better because the video game is another thing with Bruce Wayne being dead.
Yeah,
These people,
Bruce is dead in that too. Yeah,
these
they're all of a
guys have
sudden
fetish for killing up Bruce Wayne to prop up the sidekicks. You
Yeah,
don't need to do that. Have an open world.
Yeah, I
Something
don't
hard.
get it. Now, if they were doing it in the Arkham universe, where like at the end of Arkham Knight, Bruce Wayne dies, then okay. But this isn't even in that same storyline. It's not the same.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this. Is that I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm more for the season 3 of The Witcher, and
Heck
G.I.
yeah.
Jane. I'm not into this.
Yeah, I watched that trailer too. I was hoping to see the giant whale. That was always my favorite part of Pinocchio, was the giant whale.
That's it.
They didn't show it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's all.
All right. That being said, I'll wrap it up right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
That's right. Comment.
Harlem Nights is better than Hollywood Nights is better than both those. Tony Danza, Michelle Pfeiffer. the last diner, drive-in diner, the 50s, 60s. All right. See you guys tomorrow.
And I'll see y'all Thursday. Or
Later.
wait, no, tomorrow. Actually, yes, tomorrow.
Yep.
Eat at Joe's.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's gonna be a reading tomorrow, probably.
No, I don't think there's gonna be a reading. I think there's gonna be reviews. We do the reading on Friday.
Well, this is usually when the puppets only do one show, they review stuff. But anyway, we're rambling on. All right. Good night, kids.